Morning. How is everybody? Welcome to the Matthew in the Morning pod. Short edition. Something I just had to react to. I had to unfriend somebody yesterday on Facebook. It's not something that I ever do. I have actually taken stances against people unfriending other people because of politics, because I think that the only way we're going to survive as a country is if we keep the dialogue open. I heard a podcast the other day with Pete Buttigieg, and they were asking him about why he goes on Fox. And he says, well, that's important to take your message to people who weren't previously receiving it. So I really think it's important for us to keep our friends and family close, regardless of what side of the aisle they're on. But this particular Facebook post set me over the edge. And so a friend of mine for, 40, 50 years, I had to say, fuck you and goodbye. Here's what happened. He posted an old video clip shared off of TikTok of Bruce Springsteen a year ago tripping on stage and falling flat on his face. And then he called him a fucking traitor. Unbelievable. First off, you're using TikTok, you asshole. That alone should be treason. It's another subject for another day, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Second off, my friend who I liked because he was a performer, still is a performer allegedly. I'm sure you've tripped on stage a few times. And if you haven't tripped, I certainly know you've bombed. So how could you even just make fun of another performer who is possibly the greatest American rock and roll artist we've ever had? Certainly our best songwriter. And even at the show where he tripped and fell on stage, he got up and played for over 3 hours. It's a topsy-turvy world that we're living in. But when you're the president, no matter what they're saying about you, you shouldn't be attacking America's great artists. I think even Kid Rock agrees. Dude, that's just so lame. You can't be doing that. So, I'm recording this short pod as sort of a confessional, because I have certain things that I believe in that I tell people not to do. But my reaction when I saw that, and we've had Facebook arguments before because the guy is so far overboard in his MAGA-ness. I just didn't have the energy to make a comment about all the things I was feeling. And it's funny how You can criticize people I voted for. You could criticize Joe Biden all you want. Call him names. Do whatever Trump world thinks is okay. But you can't talk about the boss behind his back. And you certainly can't use a TikTok video to do it. Unbelievable. It is bizarro world. We feel it every day. Right is wrong, left is right. Everything seems so upside down sometimes. But I miss having a leader in the White House that uplifted all of us as a people. And regardless of where Americans fall on the political scale, if you're the president, it is your duty to at least recognize their greatness and be cordial in your arguments. The worst thing Trump is doing right now is he's tearing us apart. That's my pod. That's what I think. What do you think? Let me know. We're going to do a podcast where we open up opportunities for you to respond. We're working on that. But for now, I'm Matthew Arnett. That's my pod.
Matthew in the morning.